from Place de Vosges in Paris. This is Bill Pearl. Place de Vosges is one of my favorite places in the city. In the 17th century, it was developed as somewhat of a first and innovative real estate project by Henri IV, the king, who took what was then a fallow piece of ground and thought it would make a wonderful place for the aristocrats to come and live if he were to create the right ambiance. And so he had constructed, and you can see right behind me, the Pavillon du Roi, a residence for the king, and then in similar construction all around a huge square he had buildings built. The effect of the brick that you see is actually false. It's trompe d'oeil. In those days it was very difficult, if not impossible, to construct from brick, and brick construction was not popular at all in Paris. And so these are plaster buildings that are painted to look like brick, but the effect was marvelous. And at the time, the Duc de Guise and the Duc de Sully, at the request of the king, purchased one side each and installed their friends and their associates to make what was an aristocratic enclave that lasted for a century in the center of Paris. This square that you saw in the opening shot was the site of huge parades. Cavalier horsemen would come and entertain. There would be fireworks. Thousands of people would watch. There'd be music, musicians. It was an extraordinary place for showing off the then cultural and entertainment aspects of French society. It was also used as a place to greet visiting dignitaries who would come in on the Bastille, at the gate at the Bastille, come down Rue Saint-Antoine and turn into Rue du Brague, and be asked to enter Place Royale as their first visible encounter with the grandeur of France. And there they would be entertained and show off their wares. But not all, and then also this was the site of a lot of duels in the 17th century. Noblemen would visit their courtisans, women who lived in these apartments, and would be encouraged to battle one another and fight, and there were many deaths. And it wasn't until Richelieu, later in the 17th century, outlawed dueling, that practice came to a halt. Come and move in. Today, it gives you a sense of old Paris in a way that not too many other areas do. It's expansive. It is a place that just, to me, embodies so much of France's and so much of Paris's history with great beauty and great charm. So I'm very pleased to share it with you. This is Bill Pearl speaking to you from Place de Vosges in Paris. Footnote: the statue in the center of Place de Vosges is Louis XIII, and that's because Henri IV was assassinated before the completion of the Place, and so the dedication of the statue was made to his successor, Louis XIII.